So Joey Swoll quits social media because of a ton of backlash and cancellations from both the woke and the anti-woke over a Hulk Hogan controversy. This is if you don't know who Joey Swoll is, he is a fitness influencer, very popular. He has become famous for calling out a lot of toxic gym culture, including girls who dress very provocatively at the gym and will bend over in front of guys and have their cameras set up and try to make guys look like creeps and pretty much trap them into looking like creeps and then posting them on social media. So he calls out a lot of these types of people, but here he just made a pretty big oopsie and upset both people because not only, first he makes a tribute video to Hulk Hogan, which he takes down and then makes this apology video because people were bringing up Hulk Hogan's past, calling him a racist, this, that, and the other. And so then he takes down that video. He makes this apology saying, I didn't realize what he done in his past and this, and that, and the other. Well, and then people who are anti-woke are rightfully upset that he would do that and disrespect Hulk Hogan and his legacy. So yeah, now he's ready to quit social media altogether, which before I get to his statement, let's go ahead and talk about this. First of all, this person, I don't know. She's, oh goodness, she seems pretty woke. So she's wanting to say, I want to believe this is a genuine apology, but it comes off as more as damage control. So even the woke people he's bending the knee to are not accepting his apology. This is why you never, ever, ever bow down to the woke mob. I get it. If you actually make a mistake in some area of life, yes, you should apologize. But the problem is you're apologizing to the wrong people who will not forgive you. And also, if you didn't do anything wrong, you made a tribute to a legend, a pop culture legend that is Hulk Hogan, right? So yeah, I'm not against apologizing when needed. That is we are supposed to do that. But you're apologizing to actual demons. Don't apologize to demons.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person.
Oh no! Well, I haven't seen his apology video yet, but why? This is fine. What's the problem? Okay, continue.
That so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake.
What is the horrible things this man's done? I'm sure he has done some bad things. Everybody's done bad things in the past, but he was just baptized 2 years ago, right? He's repented for his sins in the past. All I know of is he said the N-word before. That's all I know. And I just don't think that's worth getting all up in a tizzy about. I don't. Especially since you see how his actions have been in recent years. All that matters is pleasing God and making God happy with your life. Doesn't matter what the world thinks. And it doesn't matter, like, at the end of the day, if you've repented and you are forgiven of your sins, then why are we throwing people's past in their faces all the time? This is a legend who just passed away. So we're going to look at everything wrong he's ever done and hold that against him? My goodness, everybody has done wrong things, some more than others, but this is a repentant man. So what's the problem here?
Mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very...
What's the difference? What is the difference? Oops, I said colored instead of person of color. It means the same thing. Let's not get all up in a tizzy over semantics. This is so dumb. And that's the thing, is the language police. Like, I totally think we shouldn't be saying things to be hurtful to people. But in this situation, he first of all, was not trying to be hurtful. And what is offensive about calling someone colored? That someone has color to them? How is that offensive? Are you, is that a bad thing to have color? No. If it's not a bad thing, then why is it offensive? And what is the difference? When they say person of color, that's acceptable, but colored isn't. When it means the exact same thing, then you're getting ridiculous. Then you're just policing language. And that's where I draw the line. Like I do not accept policing people's language. Saying that somebody has color is not racist. There is nothing wrong with a person having color. Therefore, pointing out that a person having color is not a bad thing. Okay, let's continue.
Outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human, I am still growing, I am still learning, and I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
Oh, yikes. He apologized to the wrong people because they weren't having it. Now, here we have Matt Walsh, who quote tweeted it. He said, influencer Joey Swoll post a groveling apology for praising Hulk Hogan. He thanked the leftist trolls for educating him. Absolutely pathetic and inexcusable to cave to the woke mob at any time, but to cave to them in 2025, baffling. Which is just correct. It's insane to cave to this mob. But also, at the same time, it's just I feel like he felt attacked because not only did he have the woke mob after him, but now he's got the conservative space after him for apologizing. So here he tweeted, all the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired to do great things in their life and pay it forward to help others and carry on my message. But no matter how much good you do, people just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down. You either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. Thank you for your support. I am done. So seemingly he's quitting social media, which I hope is not the case. I think this is absolutely absurd. Okay, so then he has another reply here. He says, a lot of people upset with me calling me weak and a quitter or worse. They're not wrong and I deserve it, but just so we're clear and you can walk a mile in my shoes, they sent messages telling me they know where I live and they were going to unalive me. Yeah, I've experienced things like that too. It sucks. That's fine. I can handle that. It's not the first time. Then they went after my girlfriend, my business partner, and they found my sister's number and text messaged her. This is insane how people do this kind of thing. It's awful. And I hate it when family members and things like that get tied into these things. I've had things like that happen as well. That made me furious and disgusted with people. I lost it. So yeah, maybe I am done with social media or need to take a break and get my head right. But I will say there are so many incredible people being supportive and telling me how much I've helped them to be stronger and keep fighting. Thank you to everyone who, even those giving me a kick in the butt, telling me to stop being weak and a quitter. You need to hear it once in a while. I just need to breathe. Definitely take your break, dude, but I hope he doesn't quit social media. If he does, I don't entirely blame him because social media is insane. It is wild. No matter what you do, you are going to have people after you. You are going to have just absolute vile replies, and you're going to have people that go after your family. You're going to have a bunch of this stuff the more that you are bold on social media. Now, Meme Beatard says, Melanie Mack has a real word for fellas like you. No! I love Meme Beatard, but no, I do not feel this way about Joey Swoll. In fact, my reply to Joey Swoll was this: you can't win. You can't win if you try to please the world. Focus on God's approval. That's what matters. Hope you come back because your content is good. And that's how I feel. Do I think his apology to the woke mob was dumb to do? Yes, it was. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to try to bully this guy off social media over doing something like that. I think that, hey, you paid a tribute to Hulk Hogan, who was a pop culture legend and who had an imperfect past, as each and every single one of us do. But that's the thing, is he clearly, and what he's demonstrated in the latter part of his life and at the end of his life, was very honorable, very wholesome behavior and a repentant heart and a changed life. And so I don't get the problem with honoring Hulk Hogan. I think we should honor Hulk Hogan in his life. If you're not going to honor somebody because of their past, then you can't honor anyone, because nobody has a good and perfect past. So that's what I think is wild. But at the end of the day, I think he has great content. I think he has a great message. I wouldn't want to see him quit social media. But I also don't blame him if he wants to do that, because my goodness, what a headache that social media is. I hate it sometimes. There have been times I've wanted to quit, multiple times, because it's an absolute trash fire. And there are a bunch of evil people in this world who truly wish harm on others and who harass you and your family. So I get it. That's hard, but hopefully he continues, because we do need more good people with a good message sharing content online, because otherwise we're just filled with a bunch of reprobates and evil people. So yeah, it's one of those tough situations. Whatever he does, we should pray for him, and I hope that I hope he's following Jesus. I don't know his personal walk with Christ and if that exists or not, but I would hope that would be the case, because that's the important part. But yeah, I mean, this is just a frustrating situation, and this is all a result because he bowed to the woke mob. Now, if he would have just left that tribute up and didn't apologize to the woke mob over that, this wouldn't have escalated anywhere near the level that it did. This is one thing that you got to learn about this woke mob. Yes, they're loud. Yes, they're annoying, but they're evil. They are evil. So don't bow down to evil people. Don't apologize to evil people. Follow God. Follow Jesus Christ. That is all that matters. And there will be times where you are doing the right thing, and everybody is going to be against you. You can't base your morality, and you can't base on whether you're doing something right on how many likes and what the approvals that you get from people. Because as the Bible tells us, the world is evil. Most people will not go to heaven. Most people are going to hell. Most people are evil. And all of us are evil unless you have repented and Jesus Christ has given you a brand new heart. That is the only way you are not evil, is because of Christ in you, because humanity is evil in nature. That's why nobody has a perfect past. Absolutely nobody. And anybody that says they do is a liar. So anyway, there you have it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I don't think that we need to be dogpiling Joey Swoll here. I think we need to be encouraging him to come back, and we don't have to agree with every take that everybody has to still support them being on social media. That's my take on this. But I'd be curious to know what you guys think in the comments. And of course, I would love to see you on my Bible channel at Bible Time with Melanie Mack, where I have my Jeep Bible vlogs and daily Bible verses of the day every single day as well. So I'd love to see you all there. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.